name is Melanie and today I will be talking about the Zika virus. The Zika virus is transmitted by mosquitoes. This virus originated in Africa and it causes flu-like symptoms, but unfortunately to an unborn baby it causes brain damage. This virus originated in East Africa in the Zika forest of Uganda. It was first found in the rhesus macaque monkey. The first epidemic was in Micronesia. More recent epidemics have been in Polynesia, Easter Island, the Cook Islands, and New Caledonia. The most worrisome epidemic has been in Kamakari, Brazil, confirmed in April 2015, recording 100,000 cases of the Zika virus. The carrier of this virus are mosquitoes, a very specific type of mosquito, the Aedes aegypti. The Aedes aegypti feeds in both day and night, and they prefer feeding on people. This type of mosquito lives in tropical, subtropical, and temperate climates. Another way of transmitting this virus is through blood transfusion or sex. Up to today's date, the only gender that can transmit the virus is the male. Symptoms of the virus. This virus causes flu-like symptoms, fever, fatigue, chills, sweating, eye redness, and rashes. Unfortunately, it doesn't do the same to the fetus of a pregnant woman. It causes microcephaly, brain defects, damage to the back of the eyes, club foot, and limited muscle use. It is important to note that even if somebody is not showing symptoms of the virus, it does not mean that they don't have it. Microcephaly. Microcephaly is a condition in which a child is born with a much smaller brain than the rest of its age group and gender. As you can see here, this is based on standardized charts. This is the typical head size of a baby. On a mild case of microcephaly, it is slightly smaller, and on a severe case of microcephaly, it is substantially smaller. This is what causes the clubfoot, the brain defects, and also fatal seizures. Is there a cure for microcephaly? No, there is not a cure for microcephaly, although there is treatments. Depending on the case, if your child has mild microcephaly, then all they require are regular doctor's visits to monitor behavior and growth development. In more severe cases, there will be a more drastic move taken, such as lifelong treatments for the symptoms, which are fatal seizures. Treatments for Zika, for the flu-like symptoms. Since the Zika virus is so recent and new, unfortunately there is no vaccine yet created for it. All there is recommended is plenty of rest to keep yourself hydrated. Take acetaminophen, such as Tylenol. It doesn't have to be Tylenol. Anything that has acetaminophen is good. It is not recommended to take any anti-inflammatories. It is important to let the fever go before you take any anti-inflammatories in case of bleeding out. Also, if you're taking any other medication, once you start having the Zika symptoms, it is important to go to your healthcare provider and ask for advice on what the next move should be. Recent studies have shown more cases of the Zika virus in the US. There has been a case of the Zika virus in every state, one case in every state of the US. 1 in 10 pregnant women in the country have experienced birth defects. I have found this quote very interesting because it's amazing how it's been 1 in every single state of the country. All 51 cases of birth defects reported in the study were traced to infections acquired in one of 16 countries or territories in Latin America or the Caribbean, including Puerto Rico. Also, there is a better chance of your child being infected with microcephaly and having a more serious case of it if you are diagnosed with the Zika virus in the early stages of pregnancy. If you're pregnant and planning to travel, it is important to take certain precautions, such as doing your research on where the Zika is at. Here on this webpage, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, they provide a very accurate map of where the Zika is located and how strong it is in that location. Here's color-coded at the bottom, and below there's more information. As you can see, in Mexico, Central America, South America, a huge chunk of Africa and India, including Puerto Rico, Cuba, and parts of Florida and Texas, it is not safe to go if you are pregnant or wanting to get pregnant. Also, please avoid non-essential travels to areas with Zika. Now, during your trip, protect yourself from mosquitoes. If there's no way of avoiding the travel, protect yourself at all costs using mosquito repellent. Please follow the instructions on the mosquito repellent on the product. Each one of them has a required guideline of how much you should reapply. And most importantly, protect your baby and yourself with long sleeve shirts and long pants. There's also precautions to be taken at home if interested. You can use screens for both windows and doors, and cover all holes that give access to mosquitoes to the inside of your house. Most importantly, mosquitoes lay their eggs in water. So if there is any buckets, pots, tires, anything that may accumulate water from the rain, or that you normally keep water in for any purpose at all, weekly it is important to empty it out, wash it out, and renew that water. These are some pages that I found very interesting and where I found the information that I have given to you today. I hope this helped inform you of the new epidemic today.